So the idea is, if you're reading and writing from my brain and from your brain, we can get closer to being a single brain.
The question is, like, where does that happen? What makes, I mean, people back in, this is done less commonly now, but it was never really done that commonly, but people used to cut the connection between the two hemispheres of the brain to treat epilepsy. You could prevent a seizure from spreading from one to the other. And those split brain patients were really interesting to study because you could ask kind of the right hand a question which would go to the left hemisphere, and then you could ask the other hand, which was coming from the other hemisphere, to kind of answer, and you get the sense that there's two agents going on in one head.
Yeah, one in each hemisphere.
And so if you take that in the opposite direction, what do you get? I think is really interesting.
You're saying put four hemispheres together, and what do you get? Yeah. Now, who would do this? Who would volunteer? For example, two spouses, for example?
Yeah, exactly. So I think this is, in the beginning, this is going to be something like, you've got like a long married couple, one has a terminal disease. Can you make the loss of that brain like having a stroke you recover from rather than lights out? Oh, wow. And
wait, double click on that story. What would the narrative be there?
Well, I mean, you get, so if you can build these superorganisms and get kind of equilibration of representation over some extended period of time, I mean, people already store memories in their spouse's brains that then they can access and recall later, right? This is about creating correlations between brains. And so they suspect that there's some nonlinearity in there where you get something really different. But of course, we don't know exactly where that is yet.